Okay, so quick reminder, last time when we finished, you began fighting with Warboss Grimtoof, Kid Slaver and his Meganob bodyguards. You remember, just a reminder, that he possesses the entire tree, you know, like Resistance, Psychic Techniques, Strong-Minded and Mental Fortress. He definitely looks like he had power of the gods being channeled into him, because like he's like almost vibrating with green energy, and his eyes are just blazing with power. As for anything else, the majority of the platoon, the mooks, are on the outside, luring Swigos away, wrecking shit around the fortress. The big Wah charge on Imperial forces, well, it will be stalled, but they will fucking take a lot of casualties, even with fire support. As for the combat, you managed to almost kill one of them. He's very badly injured but still standing. Second one is also quite injured, like around or below half of his hit points. The command squad is back there in the corridors, finding a choke point and making sure that no Orcish horde will go through them. And we finished last session with a cliffhanger that suddenly Xanthis and Proudly make on the edge of his peripheral vision. He spotted, not even because he knows that when he teleports, the rift opens. In case of Benjamin, nothing like that happens. You just like blink and half a second, like just a blink and suddenly he's there. Oh, Gabe's here. Cool.
Sorry, public transportation.
You missed an epic argument.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, they were discussing.
Few arguments.
Don't start it again.
Technically a few arguments, but yeah.
Oh, we'll start
TLDR
after
said
the
Johnson
session.
So I'm gonna put your token.
I'm sure you mean twat.
It just boils down to Damco being wrong.
No.
Don't worry,
Basically,
we'll fill you in later.
Short version, Gabriel, is that they wrecked shit in Orcish Fortress, they assaulted Warboss Fortress, and since last session they began fighting with him and his Meganobs. The cliffhanger of previous session was that suddenly, in the blink of an eye, Benjamin appears next to Xanthis, asking a very simple question: do you want Admiral to live? And you know that he probably means Admiral Johans. I need to fucking put out my paper. I forgot about that when we were discussing. Fucking hell. It was so interesting to listen to you bitch at one another.
Glad we could be entertaining.
And basically, because this is like purely combat situation, if you want to notice that something changed with Benjamin, like in terms of his looks, you can make awareness test, but with minus 40 penalty.
Damn.
I don't even know who Benjamin is.
I have negative.
What do you mean you don't know who Benjamin is?
No, I mean my
Is it
character
based on
doesn't know Benjamin.
Oh.
Is it based on sight?
Boy.
To be fair, I'm half tempted to say to Sigmund that you cannot, because you're on the front and you are kind of focused on the guys at front shooting at you.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, Zhao knows. Zhao knows whatever it is.
I got a 1.
Well,
What a way to start.
you began.
I barely notice. Zhao notices everything.
Yeah, but with that much penalty, it just means that no matter how much you get, you just see it. Basically, two things have changed. You see that, and his left arm, like almost entire left arm, is covered in bandages, and you kind of notice that the the shape of this arm is strange. Like, it's not like... it's something weird with it. And the second thing, you see that he very much tries to... like, he doesn't look at you like face to face, but like he changed his hairstyle apparently, so a lot of his hair like falls on his also left, and like slightly tilts his head, so he like tries to hide the fact of his like left eye. And okay, this I will give to Zhao because, well, not one, that's a crit success, so I'm gonna give him something extra. And yeah, you won't really have time to talk with him, because the thing with Benjamin would be like, do you want Admiral to live? And Xantis has like literally answer.
The logic was he meant the Admiral, what's his name? I got 7.7.
Yeah, Admiral Johannes Dumark. That he's in danger apparently.
And we have an investment with that one. So
the answer to the question, of course, is yes.
And he just like blink and like he's gone. He just nodded and like he's gone. Not even like doesn't even have time responding with to Zhao's question. He would have a good answer though, but he doesn't really have time. Not if you want Admiral to survive.
Well, I'm glad I joined the party.
Yeah, you can roll initiative and we can put you into order because we are beginning a new...
Three.
A new, turn of combat.
Although I think I should go before the Mega Knobs.
You, yeah, because I refreshed them again. Because I wanted to...
It's been a while since I played. What do I have? Did I show weapon reflexes?
Okay, I'm just gonna
Actually,
whisper... I'm just gonna whisper Zhao the liner that he would answer, but he doesn't really have time. Didn't really try. And I hope you will keep this to yourself until time comes.
No. Ethically allowed. Do I have? Oh, we do have paranoia. My initiative's too high. Yay!
Are we rolling? Are we re-rolling or?
I'm still in the back.
Okay, so he 13. Yeah. Okay, so Mayak will be. Here. Oh, for fuck's again! God damn it! It's your turn. And of course, just to give like description of environment, the rooms itself doesn't really, like shakes from time to time a little bit, and of course you can hear faint echoes in the distance of thunderous explosions and thousands of bolt rifles, las rifles firing at once. Basically, fucking war zone.
Okay, what am I going to do? Probably should have done this a lot sooner, but let me just bring up the thingy-majig.
Oh.
It's cool, Demko. We understand.
This is a half-action spell. I just need to find the name.
Well, shall we crack on?
Yep. Welcome to the party, Zhao. Pick an opponent and shoot them.
Well, that's the normal method, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I like to talk them to death.
That was fast.
Damn it, you stole my idea.
I don't think I could get a shard caster.
Okay, so
increase by every 5. Okay, you draw on the power of the warp to make your flesh as hard as metal. For the duration of the power, your toughness bonuses increased by 2 and your agility reduced by 1.
Malik. Mayak. My.
For every 5 points which you exceed the threshold, you gain an additional increase of 1 to your toughness bonus for the duration of the power.
Wait, toughness modifier or toughness score?
Bonus. So, yeah. To armor and stuff.
And I'm annoyed because I was going to do that on my turn.
Are you kidding me? That gave you like total toughness of 20?
You can only go up to 3 times your normal toughness bonus.
Okay. Also, Zhao, not your turn. You are not
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
15 toughness.
So that will be my action on my turn.
Okay. And I'll half move this way.
Did you say 15 toughness?
I have a toughness of 5.
Nice.
So basically this power made him like he had a natural toughness times 3?
Basically,
Yes.
it's like at the moment probably that X-Men, the metal guy.
Colossus.
That's the one, yeah.
I think his natural toughness is probably a little bit higher than 3, because isn't he entirely metal?
No, it only goes up to 15. Oh, 3 times your toughness bonus. Or you get a natural toughness 3. So yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay. Warboss. What he can actually do, what he would want to do.
Sorry for asking. What the sustain penalty for sustaining spells?
The penalty... Well, I'm sorry, what?
Sustained, what penalty do I get to manifesting spells?
What happens is for every spell you're manifesting, you add +4 to the threshold of the next spell.
Okay.
So if you're manifesting 3 and holding them, then you add +12.
Okay. Yeah, sorry for interrupting, Matt. Go.
No, I just really had to figure it out what he would actually do without... this is the trap that I'm having in, because as a DM I know that Sigmund has this motherfucking Luminen thing that negates fucking everything. Unless I start...
I cannot block all of their attacks.
Unless I
have 1, 2... It's either 3 or... I can block either 3 or 4 of their attacks. I think it's 3. Because I don't have any... I don't have Wall of Steel or Step Aside. So, yeah, only 3.
But I'm talking about your fucking Luminen thing.
I know. That costs a reaction. Using that cost a reaction, so I can only block 3 of them, because I only have... what's it called? A parry and a dodge.
Oh.
Every time I use it, I lose my ability to parry or dodge. Is using it costs a reaction. It also means I can't use my Mechadendrites. Except for my MIU one, because that's a free action.
Wait, actually as a free action I'm gonna make him roll something to see if he can figure it out what Mike just did, because I'm gonna say fluff-wise, because of his connection to his gods and whatnot, he can feel the changes in the warp. So let's see, what would that be based off? Perception? Wait, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I miss.
Either perception or intelligence. Of those 2.
Yeah, perception, he would fail that. Intelligence, not really. No, wait. No, I'm fucking blind. He would make that on perception. Fuck it. He just... Oh, fuck him! Kill them one at a time. God fucking damn it, I changed his fucking accent again. I cannot do orc accents. Kill them all! One at a time. And he'll just start wailing at Sigmund with Deep Gun. At least for this turn. So
this is the war boss, yeah?
Yep. Full auto, Death Gun, and yeah, full auto Death Gun, max 8 possible hits. Half, so that's target number 80, I think. Yeah, it will be 80.
I'm standing still, so he gets a -20, I think, to hit me. But yeah,
30.
He's still.
Do I want to spend a
30?
point?
Oh.
No, the initial target number was 80, so with -20 for standing still.
30.
60.
Ah, fuck it. he will spend a fate point. So he has 2 spent ones that he can still burn if he wants. And we're gonna go for broke. He will try to reroll.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that's a one potential hit.
I'm gonna take that one hit. I'm curious as to what kind of damage he's gonna deal.
Okay.
I haven't been attacked by him yet, so. And I don't know what the guys have.
Also, just saying, if you didn't figure it out, he has exploding dice because you know,
Yeah.
canon fucking character and war boss and boss of this fight. So he has Righteous Fury on. Oh, and actually tearing, so I will be able to roll that twice.
Orky Fury.
Okay, so that's pen 3. Okay, so I'm taking 48.
4d10 plus 10.
Pen 3. His pen is actually 1 because of my what's it called?
Yeah, I remember you have something like that.
Yep, I have good armor.
There is a slight correction. The Luminum Barrier talent that's effectively a overpowered refractor field that doesn't impact reactions once it's activated.
It doesn't.
No, if you are surprised, you can spend a reaction if you have it at the 2nd level to activate it, but otherwise it acts as a refractor field. So if you can still overload on a 1, but it's the best quality and it draws on your potential and uses
It's your game.
power as threshold.
It's your game, Matt. How do you want to apply it?
Sorry, I'm not exactly sure what.
So the Luminum Barrier talent, what that effectively is that tech priests can make their own refractor field that uses their willpower as the threshold. So they roll underneath their willpower to activate this refractor field. The 2nd level of the Luminum Barrier talent allows them to do, not the 2nd level, the Enhanced Potential Coil allows them to use this talent as a reaction. So they can spend a reaction in order to activate it. So they don't have to spend a full round. Once it's up, it's a refractor field that's up. And it draws on their own internal power source. It's not using, it's not a separate mechanism. So it'll overload on a 1, just like any other best quality, but otherwise that doesn't, it's a refractor field. It doesn't impact his reactions. So once it's up, it's up.
Now the next problem is that this is going to kill me. Even with my armor, this is going to, both, I could tank one of them, but I'd be in crit. 2 of them will kill me.
I'm pretty sure that's just tearing. You're only taking one of those.
Yeah,
two.
48. That was tearing.
Okay. That's better. 48 minus 14 minus 6 is what? 28.
On the other hand, I'm cool with this, how this was until now, because...
That still is perfectly the amount to kill me, though. That puts me at -10 crit.
Oh,
Do you have True Grit?
I do have True Grit, you are correct. So that would put me at -9.
I mean,
-5.
hear me out, because I don't want to decide now. Just hear me out from my position, how I see this. I know that Sigmund is extremely tanky character that very rarely gets hit with this Luminum thing. So, on one hand, yes, that's the book what says. So technically he should get it by the book, you know, connecting to that wild thing, because I don't want them to think that we are not applying things that should work for him. But on the other hand...
I understand that Luminen is kind of a little strong, that's why I asked.
Yeah, it is strong, and on the other hand, it works for me better. It's a slight nerf, but it works for me better if I know that you have like a limit how much you can dodge, negate, and... Because at some point, if I get really salty, I just start throwing weapons that just flat out ignore everything, and that's not exactly good. I don't want to resort to that. Because yeah, I found a demon weapon quality that just flats out ignores everything if it hits. But yeah, I mean, if you understand me, I'd rather keep it the way that Luminant think is a reaction.
So this will put me
Well-
at that attack will put me at -5. But yeah, I need to do on the table. Is this impact or energy?
Aren't you going to use your barrier?
I have to roll it before damage.
This is fuck. I think I did the non-plasma version, so this is like the Stormy Div Gun. So it's fuck. What would it be?
65. That is what I think it's body. Pretty sure it's body.
He rolled 50.
Yeah, that's body.
Yeah, 60.
But you reverse the numbers.
Yeah, 65.
-5 to the body. Solid blow to chest wins the target, and he temporarily doubles over in pain, clutching himself and crying in agony. He can't fucking cry. The target takes 25 levels of fatigue and is stunned for 2 rounds.
So instead of crying, I'm going to assume he does that kind of metallic screech thing.
Yeah, he probably is. He reacts, but yeah.
Yeah, like more
feedback
metallic
screech, I mean.
screeches.
1 level of fatigue. Do I have feedback screech? I don't think I do. I don't.
Yeah, so somehow when you think that, just before we continue, I mean, if you're really not cool with my decision, I can listen to other arguments.
I understand it, and honestly, that's how I thought it worked. I thought it used reactions, which is why I always not always but I generally do multiple hits on Cairo during my game.
Yeah.
To try to wear down his reactions.
And to be honest, even if it doesn't, it kind of, from my perspective, works as a nice slight nerve. Because otherwise,
I don't mind using reactions.
Because otherwise, Sigmund is like, yep, negated.
I mean, I have to roll to negate, but yeah.
But looking at your history, I think in the game history, I only managed to bring you to 0 or below once before. When
I have pretty good willpower, and I tend to roll well.
Assassin bomb.
Yeah, when that not Tesla, but that freaking bomb with 4d10 from ambush hit you and then you didn't manage.
What is that thing called? A tesseract.
No.
Tesseract.
Anyway.
It depends on the character as well, but haywire weapons are also something you can look at.
Somewhere in the infinite multiverse.
Right now, the biggest
Cairo
issue
just
is
sneezed.
that I'm at -5 crit. So yes, I'm stunned around.
Yeah, so basically what happens, you see that just Wargos like roars and just fucking clicks, and Death Gun unleashes complete hell as like bullets, storm of bullets just spews from it. You think that all of it will just fucking miss because Wargos is going full Rambo. It's like, and the bullets are flying everywhere, not on the target. But then, one of the like last potential hits, maybe it's like because of the God's guidance. Maybe he was lucky, or maybe he managed to stabilize. Just like, fucking hell, work yeah, that piece of shit. And then you see the impact, just like, poof, and hit. You can see Sigmund slightly like clutching forwards. And like doing some sort of like a tank screeching to a halt sound, something along the lines. And you see like large, maybe not scorch mark, but definitely like you would probably be able to see if you're like slightly closer, so you can see his front, and that there's like a mark where he was hit. And you can pretty much safely say that yeah, he got injured quite a bit. Oh, and of course, fucking token of Alava is not there. And that was Wargos' turn. And he probably like shouted something in Orcish. Gimme, you human. And it's now Zan. Oh wait, probably not human, Cogboy, or how they call, or Megboy.
I don't know what the orcs how they would refer to Mechanicus.
Okay, how to say that you're stunned? Okay, I'm gonna use this symbol.
12.
Wait, aren't you, Sigmund, ignoring fatigue? I thought you did ignore fatigue.
Oh, that's a good point. I do ignore fatigue. up to they have to really fatigue me in order for me to have to worry about it. That's a good point.
Hey, see, I not only fuck you up, fuck you over. I remember stuff you have.
My potential coil or whatever. Improved one, rather.
Okay, so Xanthus, you're doing regeneration power, yes, okay.
Oh no, I already used regeneration. That was how I got that. This is what I'm doing. Oh, good, I didn't even have to use the pushing.
You called this
Alright,
conversion, didn't you?
just a little bit. I only used 2 health points for it.
To be honest, now I have... at your turn I'm gonna say something.
And my turn is over.
Yeah. Now, because this is technically Meganov's turn, I have very... dilemma,
Although,
so to speak.
before Xanthus actually ends his turn proper, he's going to repeat that phrase that Zhao taught him, the way to say fuck you in Orcish. Basically, he wants to gain all of their attention. More specifically, he wants the Meganov's attention. Can I do a check to get it?
Sure, it will be opposed, and I'm gonna say this will be opposed out of command roll of Warbus.
So
Because
what should I roll?
Taunting falls under Intimidate, I think.
It's either intimidate or it's sort of, I think, charm, but a
At least I know in Pathfinder it works that Intimidate is what I wanted to say. Yeah, that taunting falls under Intimidate action.
You also bear in mind that they were targeted to kill me last time, so they should probably be susceptible to an intelligence check. Since all 4 of them shot at me.
I mean, okay, you know what? Because this will help my dilemma, because I don't want to fuck you over that much.
Is yelling a free action?
Talking is a free action, so you can do that as a free action. So you know what, Xanthus? I'm gonna give you this. You can use what skill you think will work the best.
Really? I'm an adept, I'm going to reroll.
And I'm gonna...
Oh wait, no.
I'm gonna give
How does that work? Do I reroll? Or do I immediately pass?
What?
That
what are you
skill.
trying to do?
I'm trying to remember what that's...
You're allowed to crit success 1 intelligence-based thing per day. I don't know if you're entitled to
You're
rerolls.
talking about the thing that you told Xanthus? Xanthus, you already told it to him.
No. Apparently I'd forgotten how to orc. I'm talking about the adept ability that allows you... Is it crit succeed or is it just flat succeed?
John, wasn't it crit succeed?
Succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, sure.
It's only once per day, though.
We nerfed it to once per session because it was overpowered.
It was already once per session, wasn't it?
It's already in the book once
well,
per
it's
session.
the first... Then I will do that. So I crit succeed Secret Tongue Orc. And I'm also going to taunt them. What did you say it was? Intimidate?
I mean, if you two are doing this, then go with Intimidate.
Oh, I thought you said go with whatever I thought would work.
If only, I mean, okay, for Zhao it will be Intimidate. I'm gonna give them 1 roll out of commands, Warboss.
Oh, did you want me to do a command? Because I can do that too.
No. You're doing your DC of Intimidate. I'm doing Warboss command because he's the boss here. They ain't listening to humans. So command, target number...
I'm not commanding him, I'm just insulting him as best as I can.
What I think we win.
Yeah, I could burn one of the fate points, but it helps my dilemma. Okay, so the one who is almost dead will half move. Wait, so that's 6 and God damn it.
Can you guys hear that? I don't know what the hell they're doing next door, but it is loud.
I don't hear anything from you.
No.
It sounds like they're
He
dropping
might-
heavy shit every.
Yeah, let's say he will be able to move here with half move. And he doesn't see Zhao, so cheers.
Sorry,
So
I
he
couldn't mute in
will
time.
single shot. Wait, can they single shot from these weapons? Yeah. Single shot. Fuck. Okay, twin links, so that's plus 20. Is it half range?